Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Tuesday. I got the day right. Yes. I wanted to talk tonight about boredom. And if any of you are parents, you've probably heard your kids go, I'm bored. And when we were kids, we'd say, I'm bored. And then we'd swim or play in the backyard or take a bike out and come home when it got dark, all that kind of, or our parents would give us a chore. Well, my mother used to always say, if I said it, or even when she was living with us, Elodie would say, I'm bored. And my mum would go, only boring people get bored. And it's not true, because I don't think you have to be boring to get bored. But I think boredom is a state of mind. So there's a difference between being bored and being okay with doing nothing. And so I want to talk about that space. Charlie, shh. So these days we've got all this stuff going on all the time. There's technology, there's phones, we're doing 1,000 things. We're scheduled to within an inch of our lives. And I actually schedule in no time, like zero space time. I'm that kind of person. But we not very good at just sitting and being. And a while ago, actually probably a year ago, I had someone give me a bit of a come to moment with this when I was talking about the audiobooks. Hi, Kate. I was reading audiobooks I was listening to while I walked said Charlie dog. And they said, can't you just walk the dog? Like, just be present, walk the dog, don't try and multitask, because that's what we're all trying to do all the time, multitasking. We're listening to podcasts while we cook dinner, or we're filling out school stuff on our laptops while we're ironing. I've actually never done that because I hate ironing, but you get my drift. Just sitting and actually doing nothing freaks a lot of us out, because you get to sit in your thoughts. You might, heaven forbid, you might do some self-contemplation, or heaven forbid, you might actually fall asleep. You might just do nothing. And a lot of it's put it this way, when we were growing up, there were 2 TV channels in New Zealand, in Auckland. And I think it was about 10 o'clock or 8 o'clock, whatever time at night. The little Kiwi would go up the thing and turn it off, and it would be lights out and the TV would be gone for the night. You just have to do something. And if that was just go to bed, you just went to bed. These days, if there's not something we like on Foxtel, we can find something on Netflix, or we can find it on Stan, or we can stream it from something else, or we can watch it on YouTube, or we can download it somewhere else. There's a membership to something. There's a podcast, there's a video, there's something we're always absorbing, which ends up with our brains just go beep, 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 scatter, and we can't actually just chillax. And chillaxing is really, really, really good. So when we do have space, because a lot of us go, oh shit, now what do? We fill that space. And sometimes we just fill that space with stuff that doesn't need to be done. We don't really want to go to that movie. We don't really want to do that task, but we do it. Gardening is not actually doing nothing, people. If you're a gardener, I'm sorry, but it is actually still doing something. It might be relaxing, but it's still doing something. Like, when was the last time you actually just sat and looked at the ocean? Or you sat in your backyard and just felt the sun on your face, if even for a minute, without a device or a phone or music or a friend, anything like that. You stayed in bed, not reading a book, just lay there. You might fall back asleep. Hopped in a bath without actually scrubbing or shaving your legs or reading a book or any of those other things we do, or drinking Drambuie. Not that I would ever drink Drambuie in the bath. I can't wink, by the way. That's really gammy. That's a bit better. And did absolutely nothing. We don't do it. Well, I actually do, because that space helps your creativity. It helps you give you more energy, helps with self-reflection. It actually makes you more grateful for the good that is filling your life rather than the crap that's filling your life. Feed your soul a bit. And it can even inspire you to do some stuff that maybe you've been putting off because you think, oh, that'll be really boring doing that. I don't want to take the garbage out. Whatever, I'll be bored doing that. I'll be bored. No, you won't. That's a choice you make to make something make you feel bored. So my challenge to all of you is to not walk the dog listening to Spotify or a podcast, as much as I love the Hot Flush, or an audiobook. Just walk the dog, okay? That is still physically doing something, but it's a bit more chillaxing. But that's step number 1. Step number 2 is just lie in bed with nothing. No phone, no music, no TV, no book, no children, no partner, nothing. See how that feels for a couple of minutes. You'll be amazed how much good can come out of getting over that line where you go, oh shit, I'm doing nothing, I'm bored, oh my God, contemplate my navel. It's a bit like trying to meditate without, you know how you have to have guided meditations because you're sitting there meditating and your mind's going, it's like a tennis match. Takes a while to get used to actually meditating. Being okay with just sitting and being still and having nothing is a bit like that. So I encourage you, practice it, because it will bring your spark back, and we all want more spark. Night, night.